Yes.
Good evening, Mr. Breitbart.
Thank you.
I have a question and a statement, if you don't mind.
Do the statement first.
Okay. Well, my name is Andrea Ortega, and I'm a sophomore here at the university, and I'm very liberal. So I came here for one of my classes because we were encouraged to come with an open mind, and that is what I did come with. And a part of my statement is that you say that you're speaking from diversity, but then at the same time, you're making statements like multicultural diversity crap, and you make several statements that are very hypocritical of the position that you have, like black people referring to them as Uncle Toms, and referring to your
What was your reading comprehension score? That is what the left calls black conservatives if they disagree with the liberal orthodoxy.
My statement.
Yes, yes.
What's your question?
I'm fine with it. I love this.
I just don't understand why you're saying that you are for diversity when you are making so many racial undertones about diversity and how racist you are being about racism. You're saying that
This was the type of stuff why one must reject the post-structural. No offense, you are the definition of the indoctrination and you don't even understand what you're saying. God help us.
At least give her credit for bravery.
I do. I
am not going to accept that comment because I don't feel that I'm being brave. But I just want to say that if you want college students to understand your campaign, you're going to actually have to follow through with how open-minded you say you're being.
Where's the question? What's the question?
Well, I was going to ask something, but I feel that you're not going to listen to what I have to say. Well, my question was originally about the diversity stuff, and then you guys just started talking in the middle of what I was saying.
I understand the language, and you're implying that I'm racist. Okay? And that is what you are, that is going to be the sum total of your education as you go out there, and you're not going to be able to make anything. And that's what I graduated with my American Studies degree, the ability to judge other Americans as not being sufficiently tolerant because they didn't agree with the left's definition of tolerance. And I'm telling you this, is that you need to understand what multiculturalism is and what political correctness is. And it is cultural Marxism. And it is the translation of Marxist theory from, instead of the haves versus the have-nots. It didn't work in this country. So they created the oppressor versus the oppressed. And so they pitted people in the name of diversity, where they pit Hispanics against each other. Do you know what La Raza is? Do you know what the Reconquistador movement is? It is a racist movement in this country. What about the New Black Panthers, who are supported? They're racist. And the definition of racism is only white people can be racist because black and Hispanics can't be. That is malarkey. They have you thinking in terms of race. They have you thinking in terms of race. Everything is race. There was a world before this that was created. The buildings that were made here were made by people who didn't graduate their colleges obsessed with race. They learned through math. They learned through science how to improve. I'm answering. You had your statement. You had your statement, and I am answering it. You do not interrupt me. This educational system is going to fail you. You will not be able to invent a widget, and you certainly won't be able to build it in this country anymore. They have ruined. I am the ultimate example. I graduated from college believing exactly as you believed, and I walked in from the theoretical world into the real world and realized if I wanted to put rice on the table and pay for my rent, I better get out of this victimhood mentality, and I did. Listen to Hispanic conservatives. Listen to black conservatives. I'm the guy who has many people on the right saying, what are you doing on the Go Proud advisory board? If you can't be gay and conservative, then I'm not conservative. If you are, it doesn't even make sense to me. If you believe in fiscal conservatism, if you believe in personal responsibility, if you believe in a strong national defense, I want you on my team. That's where I'm coming from. And so you are brainwashed to think I am a racist, and you think I'm speaking in code terms. I don't think I could be any more explicit. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And I believe to the core of my being that this country will be destroyed by people like you who think you are doing good while you divide. You divide into separate different categories and we pit against each other. There should be no Congressional Black Caucus. There should be no Latino caucus. Pluribus unum. E pluribus unum beats multiculturalism. That's it.
My main point was that.
You already had your main point.
Can I just say something?
You already did. You had an enormous amount of time. It's unfair to the people behind you. It's unfair to the people behind you.